Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Gooch. Today we're going to be doing G.I. Joe Classified number 180, Desert Scorpion. Welcome to the Cobra Report. Just a reminder to please like and subscribe to my page for more G.I. Joe Classified content. Once again, here it is, Desert Scorpion with Scorpion 25. Let's take a look.
G.I. Joe Classified Desert Scorpion, the ultimate desert hunter.
All right, so first we have to talk about the box. Here we go. Classic, standard G.I. Joe Classified packaging with windows. You can clearly see both figures through the front. Cobra, Desert Scorpion, and Scorpion 25. They don't exactly explain what Scorpion 25 means or what it is, but oh well, who cares? Cobra symbol, a bunch of symbols that nobody knows what they mean. Some pretty cool box art on the side. Now this is not some of the art that we've seen lately that looks almost AI generated. This is really nice. This looks really cool. Now this might be AI generated too. I don't know. Either way, it looks awesome. Here we go on the back, nice action mode. Here he is, taking a look. He's got the mask off, he's got the Scorpion next to him. Picture him with the mask on, blah, blah, blah. It's a box, who cares? Let's look at the figure. All right, so here he is out of the box. Let's talk about accessories here, everyone. He's got a, assault rifle here. The clip is not removable on this. In fact, the clip is stuck to the back, which is weird. I've never seen a rifle like that. Doesn't mean they don't exist, I've just never seen one. He also comes with a backpack, which is great news because a lot of these guys come with all these accessories and don't have a backpack. So he's got a backpack, it's cool. His little staff / spear is attachable. Another great thing, a lot of these guys come with equipment and they have backpacks, but none of the stuff attaches to them. Some of the early classified figures, they had spaces for their weapons to attach to the backpacks. More recent ones have not had that, I don't know why. This antenna here is removable. It has this almost Predator-looking weapon on here. It looks like the alien, that laser that the Predator had in the Predator movies that would come off and just zap you. Not sure if that's what it is or not, but there you go. We've seen this one before. This one is kind of like the grappling hook gun. This one, however, comes with rope attached, which is nice. So you could take this rope off, have it, and then he hangs down from the rope. So that's a nice new addition that they haven't done in the past, which they should have done. A couple missed opportunities in the past that they're correcting. Got a field knife, another knife, two of the exact same knives. He's got two of these like Wolverine kind of claws go in his hand so he can slash like this. He does have an alternate face sculpt. I'm holding it upside down. He's got an alternate face, so you pop this one off and you can put that one right on. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of creepy too. You could actually leave him without the face if you want to. It doesn't really make much of a difference. Almost looks like a robot underneath, so that's kind of cool. And here he is, he's got a face. So, nice beard, looks almost like Hispanic or Arab male. But nice head, nice face sculpt on there. The visor on the helmet is not removable. He does have this nice cloth cape that wraps around. He has a little bit of a hood that goes over it, which is cool. Okay, now we have the Scorpion itself. This guy's awesome. This thing is so cool. It's enormous. It's got all these movable legs and everything, which we'll get into in a little bit. So, okay, let's talk about the figure. Here he is in all of his glory. This dude is badass. Check him out. The visor is not removable, nor is the helmet. He does have this nice looking antenna thing off of there. The face looks almost like an airsoft mask that you wear. Again, it is removable. He does have a hole on this side of his head, but I don't see anything that attaches to it unless this attaches to it, which it does, I guess. So the backpack does attach to his head. Not sure what purpose that serves. I'm not actually sure that that's its intended purpose, but it does attach. So the backpack goes on here. Unfortunately, the backpack, you have the cape over it. So the cape doesn't really fit with the backpack, but the cape really enhances the look. So I think you kind of need the cape. And again, this is, I don't know if this is an antenna or if this plugs into the side of his head. He has this hole right here on the side of his head, but I don't know what it's for. This does go in there, but then it pops off of the backpack, and it doesn't really stick too solid into the side of his head. So not entirely sure what that's about. We've got his gun, his knives. Go right into, he's got a spot for him on the side there. I do not see another spot for the other knife. Oh, okay. The other knife goes right onto his back here. Perfect. So, okay, so he's got both of his knives. We'll give him his machine gun right now. This is pretty cool. So again, it does hold it. This is a weird spot for a clip. Somebody, anybody in the, I don't know, let me know in the comments, is this an actual thing? Anybody in the military, do you know, is this a thing where the clip is there? Talk about him a little bit more here. So you can put these claws on his hands if you want to. Entirely up to you. Okay, well, we just lost that one. Okay, so I lost the claw. I don't know where it went. It fell on the ground. I've looked. I can't find it. That thing is gone. Whatever. It comes with another one, so that's fine. So this spear does attach to his side right here, which is cool. But again, the cape kind of gets in the way, so in order for him to wear the backpack, he does need to have the cape removed. It does, I guess, if you kind of push it over the side like that, but I don't know, what do you guys think? So that works, it's just kind of in the way. Again, he has the grappling gun, which is cool. You can have that go off. Another claw, I'm not gonna put it on because I don't want to risk losing that one too. And he does have this face. This is just a really neat figure. It's like a great cross between futuristic and just modern combat warrior. The colors are really nice. These are very different for a Cobra figure. Usually, you know, they're blues and reds, and the fact that he's yellow and black is more suited for a desert atmosphere, which is kind of cool. I do wish the visor raised or lowered. That would have been a nice little touch. But again, you could take his face plate off. A little bit hard to get his face on with the cape. Cape kind of gets in the way and bunches up under it. So I'm gonna have a real difficult time right now getting that on. So I might have to remove the cape. Okay, I got it off. So there he is. Nice face. This is a nice look. So Desert Scorpion could be an individual character if you want, or if you want an army build, then you just remove the face and perfect. You have the little nice mask on and now you've got an army build. It's a really cool little touch. So let's look at some of the details here. He does have a couple grenades across his chest. He's got this nice little band here. I do like that they have that because how else is the backpack sticking on? So many of these figures have backpacks, but they don't have anything attaching the backpack to their body. So that's cool. He has a Cobra tattoo on the side of his arm. Bandolier, so he does have several bullets tucked in there. Belt has a couple pouches on either side of the belt. And again, the knife in the back of the belt. These pads right here on the side of each leg, it looks like they are, yes, they are removable. They are a lot tighter. The one on Mercer falls right off, which kind of stinks. But he's got another knife sheath right here on the side, which is cool. Nice new belt, boots. This is all brand new sculpt. I'm a big fan of perceived value. If you keep giving me the same figure over and over again with just different paint, I'm gonna stop buying it. So you have to keep updating, keep giving us new sculpt. This is really nice. Nice, cool boots. They look almost, the bottom of these boots almost look like they would be Crocs, which is kind of interesting, but they're neat. I love the little shin guards, which are right here. So he does have some nice, cool rippling. Uh-oh, what just fell off? Something just fell off. The antenna fell off. Hopefully I can find that one, unlike the claw that I dropped. But the antenna fell off, so that's a bit of a problem. That fell off pretty easily. He does have some nice, cool little like rippling on the side here. Almost like you could see his ribs through, but you can tell they're not. It's almost like armor. He does have a little bit of fabric sculpting there around the chest. He does bend at the chest. He does also have, and it's hard to see because he's covered under all this stuff, he does have a really cool looking chest plate, almost leather looking, has a wire going through it into the pouch right here. So there's some really nice detail. We'll take off the backpack and look at his back. And so he does have the strap going across, which is perfect because he has a backpack, so he should have straps going, keeping them on. Some more detailed up on the top here, which is really nice. Not The gauntlets here, I guess you call them, I don't know what the hell to call these. The gloves that go up to the forearm, what are those called? And they're not just gloves, right? But they mirror the shin guards, which is cool. There is some detailing on his gloves, so it's nice padded back to the gloves. Really nice. The detail too on the top of his helmet, you can see all throughout. So the top of his helmet goes onto his gloves, goes onto his ribs, it's on his boots, it's on his like thigh protectors. Really nice consistency with the design. Now he's got it, we look at his backpack. The backpack has multiple colors on it. This is great. This one serves a lot of purpose. It has this laser looking thing on the top. It holds his spear, which is great. It has a handle up here so he can hold it. It has multiple colors, so you know that these aren't just, this is a different part of the pack that just happens to be on there. There's black, there's brown, so you get the feeling that the brown looks like a separate part of the backpack. It looks like almost like a different backpack, and then this black part was added to the back of it. So it looks like it's two different things, but it's really just one piece. So it's really nice. Got these couple, I don't know if they're knobs, control knobs here. This is some great sculpting, this is great details. This is instantly becoming one of my favorite characters for a guy that when I was a kid, I didn't have. I didn't like them. I was starting to grow out of them. I thought they were a little corny, so I never got this one. All right, now let's go on to the Scorpion. So the Scorpion is supposedly robotic, but this is pretty organic looking to me. So I don't know. This is just one of Dr. Mindbender's experiments. He's got these awesome, everything on him moves. He's got these claws that open up. He's got this really sinister, gross looking mouth, bunch of eyes, all painted green so you can see them. There is airbrushing on the back, so it isn't just one solid color. It does kind of blend in. Even the spacing in between the stinger on his tail is painted a different color, which is cool, and every part of it moves. The tip of the tail is a different color. The underside of the tail is a different color. If you look under here, the underside of him is a different. It's got this nice pink color on the side that, again, gives it this really organic, lifelike feel to it, which is really cool. And you look under, even this is his bottom jaw moved. His bottom jaw does not move. For a second there, I thought that his jaw moved. It is just a separate part. It looks like it's glued on, but it's a separate part. All right, so let's talk articulation. What can we do with this guy? Head goes up and down, side to side. Arms, do they come out? They do come out. Oh, and they go up pretty well too. So that's good. So the arms go out to the sides. They do swivel on the bicep. They bend at the elbow joints. These are nice loose joints, not too stiff, not too loose. That's been a common problem with a lot of them. They've either been too stiff or they've been too loose. These are perfect, I would say. Absolutely perfect. He does bend very nice at the chest. So you can see he can bend straight down. Some of them are a little tight there. He rotates really well. So that's good. Legs come all the way up. Knees, again, very soft joints. These are really, this one, I spoke too soon. This one is tight. So, well, we were on a roll there with the joints. This one is really tight. Okay, so it still bends. Leg does swivel under the knee, and the ankle joints, they are on a ball, so they go all over the place. They turn around like that, so that's good. Great articulation on them. Now let's take a look at our Scorpion friend here. Same thing, everything on this guy moves. His claws are awesome. They're so cool, so menacing. This thing is just disgusting in a good way. You know, they don't bend here on these elbows, but that's okay. I think if you have them bend too much, at some point, you know, gravity's gonna take its toll and they're just gonna lie flat and it's not really you're gonna lose a lot of the effect. The legs do swivel, they move on their own. They do not have any joint articulation at the joints, just at where it connects to the body itself. I'm having a little bit of trouble with some of the front ones. They don't seem to want to move too much, but okay, I'm getting them to move a little bit. The back, again, so the back is one solid piece. It would have been nice if it would have been broken in half a little bit, but either way, it's awesome. The tail moves all over the place. So this thing's great. This moves all over the place. All right, so let's talk value. The two of these combined were $45. Sergeant Slaughter and Mercer were $60 for the two of them. A typical Joe figure, now that they've hiked the price once again, so now they're $27.99, but at the time when this one came out, an individual figure was $25.99. You're essentially getting two figures. So this is a $50 value, you could argue, maybe even a little bit more. But it's $45. So I'd say that is a very reasonable price to charge for this. I'd say that the value is definitely there. While he doesn't come with an enormous amount of accessories, this thing itself is worth the price of admission. I mean, it is amazing. It's a completely different figure on its own. I mean, Hasbro could re-release this in some kind of horror figure category or something, and this would be amazing. This is almost like something you would get from NECA. Truly amazing. I love it. It's absolutely awesome. This guy's a badass. His design is near flawless. He has a ton of accessories that do actually make sense. They work. They contribute to him. They hold his weapons. Everything about this guy is awesome. I would definitely say the value is there 100%. Highly recommend it. If you haven't already picked that one up, definitely go get this guy. He is amazing. He looks great on a shelf. He breaks up the colors, kind of break up some of the other colors that are already on there for all the guys. Leave them with the mask on or the face on. Either way, you've got some customizable options. He does pose really well, so you can have him with his gun here. You're gonna have him bend down. He's gonna be squatting now. So many different options with this dude. Really great design. The face sculpt is really good. It's a unique one. It isn't one that we've seen before. It's nice and like I said, it almost looks Hispanic or Arabic, which is nice because we've got a whole bunch of white guys. So it's nice to have a little diversity to the line, which is ironic because Hasbro's pretty woke. So here you go, everybody. Here's our Desert Scorpion in all of his magnificent glory. What do you think? Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my page for more G.I. Joe Classified content. And we'll see you next time.